Mo was walking down the street. It was just another day in Vsauce City. The detective had been called out to a new crime scene and was ready to do his due diligence. As he approached, he saw a crowd of people gathered around the body. He spoke with the first person he saw.
"What's your name, son?" "My name is Lado. Mind if I ask yours?" "I guess it's your right to do so. My name is Detective Mo Teeth. What happened here?" "Some person died."
As Mo went on to talk to others, he found out there was more to the story than a mere death.
"And your name is what, ma'am?"
"My name is Cynic for short, and Synecdoche for long."
"Okay, Miss Cynic. Do you mind telling me about the person who died?"
"Died? That's the understatement of the year. He was stabbed 11 times and had his eyes ripped out."
"Well, that's just not right. Will you tell me what happened when you arrived on the scene and why you're covered in blood?"
"The minute I got here, I saw it was an all-hands-on-deck kind of situation, so I jumped right in to try and stop the bleeding. If you'll lend your ear to that guy over there, he'll verify my story."
Mo went on to the next witnesses. He wanted to do what's right and make sure to talk to all of the people present on the scene. Some poor old sap had died, and Mo was going to get right to the bottom of it. With the next witnesses, he gained some insight into who the victim was.
"Will you first both tell me your names?"
"Sure thing. I'm Euphemism, and this here's my gal pal May Tanami."
"Huh. You two give me some of the details."
"Our friend Simile bit the dust." "May, what a horrible thing to say." "He passed away. He was a journalist trying to take down a big money scandal in the military."
"You know what they say, the pen is mightier than the sword? Well, not in this case. Did you two see Mrs. Cynic to try and stop your friend's bleeding?"
"I wouldn't be surprised if she was the one who did it. You see, she was after Simma's position at the Image Tree paper. But before she had the chance to apply, she was, let go, if you know what I mean."
"Synecdoche. I walked up and said, 'Let me give you a hand,' and she just scoffed and pushed me away."
Mo realized just how serious the situation was. He knew he would have to keep searching if he would find the right person who was the murderer.
"Was there anything that just didn't seem right when you walked up on the scene?"
"Yeah, I think I saw that guy with the weird glasses throw a small knife to the side."
"Can you point him out to me?" "He's right over there." "Right."
Maybe this case wasn't so cut and dry after all. Lido had said he saw him throw a small knife to the side. However, the puncture marks found on the victim were the size of a kitchen knife. Maybe he was just making light of the situation. Mo decided to investigate it around the scene. He saw a nearby dumpster and looked around. There it was, the carving knife, the right weapon. He picked it up and saw that it was covered in blood. He decided to confront Hugh. Maybe seeing that Mo had found the weapon, he would confess and do what's right.
"The lying days are over, Hugh. Do what's right and turn yourself in."
"Gosh darn it, you found the instrument I used."
"If by instrument you mean murder weapon, then yes. Yes, I did."
"Only have one question, Hugh. Why'd you do it? You guys were like 3 peas in a pod."
"Oh, we were, Mo. We were. That is until he got friendly with Cynic. He knew I loved her. And that's why you tried to frame her? That's just not right."
I knew it. You were behind it all along. Simma had asked for my hand in marriage, and I just knew it would push you over the edge."
"Did you have any idea, May?"
"Absolutely not. When I arrived, both Hugh and Cynic were already there. When the axe comes down on you, I hope it hits hard, Hugh."
Well, a hard day's work had finally come to an end. All his questions were answered, and he was ready to go on to the next case. No one is safe in Vsauce City. However, with Detective Mo Teeth constantly popping up, the residents can breathe a little easier. Once again, thanks to the detective, things were set right. Mo had done it. He had found the murder weapon and the murderer. This case was done right. However, Mo wasn't done yet. He still had a few questions.